Hello, Jen. Are you still there? How are you? I'm just looking over some brooches that I purchased and some earrings. I know we just got back a day ago. Hi, Tanya. Nice to see you. Just waiting for a few minutes. Hi, my pal. How are you? My pal Sal Vintage. Hello, hello. Jen, Tanya is my sister, so she's probably new to you. I'm looking over some brooches while we're waiting for people to come in. I know the lag and everything is behind today. Hi, Claudia. How are you? And I am super behind on everything. Hi, Mary. Nice to see you. Jen, it was so nice to meet you. I called you, um, didn't know you were on a live, so I apologize because I wanted to see if you wanted to meet up one more time before we headed back. But I know you were super busy and we had other stops and other things that we had to do as well. But I apologize. I didn't realize you were on a live. Hi, Linda. Oh, I wish this earpiece keeps coming out of my ear. I wish I would have known. I would have kept bugging you. So tell me, everyone, how was your new year? I feel like I haven't talked to any of you in so long. I did a sale with Jen, but I didn't speak with a lot of you. So tell me how your Christmas was. Tell me how your New Year was. Oh, thanks, Tanya. Jen, we'll have to do it again. We'll see if we can make it an annual thing because I totally had a blast. Oh, Linda, I'm sorry. It's Sabrina. I'm Sabrina with Simon Says Let's Make a Deal. Welcome. Yeah, I think everyone had a good time. So, did everyone have a good New Year's and Christmas? I'm going to adjust the camera here for a second. So, I'm sorry. I'm going to move it on you. There we go. Bring it down just a little bit so you're not just seeing the curtain. Where are you, Mary? It's cold here in Ohio. And it's funny because it's not very cold normally in Texas. And it was cold in Texas when we were there. There was even some snow flurries. I was surprised. Not a lot, but some. I know we have family we have family in Minnesota and Iowa, and when we go there to visit, our car won't start sometimes. We have to start it often. But it is 18 here now, 18-20 here now. Yeah, everyone kept saying I brought the cold and the snow with me. But Sunday it's supposed to get colder. Monday it's supposed to snow all day here. Tuesday morning it's supposed to still snow, and then Wednesday it's supposed to be down to 2 degrees. So it will be a little chilly. Um, my husband took our daughter back today, and which is why I'm not so prepared right now. I almost had to cancel the sale because his work truck has 20 some thousand miles on it, and the camshaft went out on it when they were about 25 miles up the road going towards Virginia. So I almost had to go get them. But anyway, he was able to take it up to his office, switch out vehicles. But in the meantime, I had to just sit here and wait because if he wasn't able to make it to the office, I had to go get them while he called a tow truck to pick the truck up and take them to go get a rental in order to make it back to Virginia. So, or get another work truck. So I almost had to cancel the sale. So I was just sitting here waiting to make sure that he was able to make it. And prior to that, I was in town and got stuck behind an accident and didn't get home until almost 4. My phone was on silent and they were calling me. I didn't hear the phone. But anyway, I'm here now, but I am not totally prepared and I apologize for that. But I will be writing everything down and taking care of that during the sale. So it might go a little slower than normal, but we've got this. Sorry, I've got to lean over here and get my book. Now, I've got some vintage jewelry. I've got a little of everything. I've got some planners. I've got some glass. A little of everything. So let's go ahead and start. I won't have my tags to hold up today. So my apologies, but I will. I know some resellers don't ever do that. I prefer to do it because some people like to see that. So, again, I'm sorry I don't have that today, but we will get through it. I'm going to start out with a brooch. And this is an older brooch. It's very pretty green. And then the flowers are white. I'll show you the side view. They are 3D. This is the back. You can tell it's an older brooch by the pen and this little Y shape. or V. I always call it a Y shape. I'm going to measure this for you. It's a little over 1.5 inches long and 1.5 inches, no, 1.25 inches wide. 1.25 inches wide and a little over 1.5 inches long, tall. Very pretty. And this is going to be $10 and number 3. Set that over there. And I have another brooch. This is marked, but I cannot, even with a magnifier glass, Jen, you're a mod, right? Even with a magnifying glass, I cannot make this out. But it is marked. It's a silver tone. Thanks, Claudia. And it's got a very pretty pink stone in there. This is the back. And you can see where the marking is right there, but it is super small and I can't make it out. And this is 2 inches by 1.5. This is going to be $8, number 20. $8, number 20. Now I have a Delft vase, just a Bud vase. Does have its sticker. There you go. You can see that sticker there without too much glare. And the top, I believe, is brass. But it's a pretty green with the lines through it and like a dark gray. No chips or cracks. This is the bottom. Very shiny. And this stands right at 7 inches tall. And this is going to be $12, number 10. $12, number 10. I'm noticing lately that the trolls are out more. I was rewatching a couple of sales late last night and this morning, and I'm noticing that they are even out more on the smaller channels. I just noticed a very tiny flea bite, just the tiniest, and I only noticed it because I touched it. You won't be able to see it. I don't think so. Well, you can. I couldn't see it in person, but it's picking it up on the camera. Right there, where my fingernail is, on the top of the elephant's ear. But you can't see it in person, which is odd. I could just feel it. So here's this little guy, trunk up for good luck. Other than that little flea bite, no chips or cracks. This little guy is adorable. But he is small. And he measures 2 inches to the top of his trunk and 3 inches long. And this little guy, or girl, he does have a little hole right there. This little guy is going to be $7, and he is going to be number 12. $7, number 12. Next, I have a piece of art glass, very colorful, and it has the swirl around it. Does have the applied handle and a cobalt blue. No chips or cracks on this guy. Thanks, Claudia. Not sure of the maker. Here's the bottom. Does have a couple of bubbles. And it's got some oranges, yellow, cobalt blue. Very pretty. And this is about 3¼ inches wide and 4½ inches tall. And this is going to be $14, number 30. $14, number 30. I do have a little brooch with several daisies all around it. It's a gold tone. Now the pin itself is a little crooked. It's fully functional, but it is crooked. So this brooch is only going to be $5, but there's nothing wrong with the brooch itself or the front. All of the daisies are intact. And this is going to be $5, number 7. $5, number 7. And just in case someone's curious, it's 1 3/4 inches long by 3/4 of an inch wide. And Claudia, I see you for that. Thank you. I'll put you down. Next, I have what I believe is like a Mexican vase or maybe a type of urn, because it does have a stopper. They have a piece of yarn on it holding it, but you can certainly take that off and just use that. Let me show you the detail on it that's etched out of the clay itself. I think it's leaves that's etched on it. And it's not, I'm calling it etching, but it's not really, I mean, it's actual clay taken out. And I believe, excuse me, I believe it's leaves is the detail work on it. And then you've got more detail work up here, going up the neck, and then more at the top. And this is about 6 inches tall, just a little bit over 6 inches tall. No chips or cracks on this. And this is going to be $10, number 13. $10, number 13. And this is a piece that I've shown once or twice. And it's just going to be $3. I'm just simply trying to get rid of it. It is a wall pocket, does have the hole for hanging, and it is a dust scooper or dustpan. But the cold paint has come off of the strawberries. The green is in good shape, but the strawberries do need to be repainted. The cold paint has come off. There's also some crazing, and it's pretty heavy crazing on it. It almost looks like cracks. The crazing is pretty heavy on the inside, but it's not cracks. It is crazing. All the other paint is in great condition. It's just on the strawberries. This measures 7 inches by 6. 7 inches by 6 inches. And like I said, it's just $3, number 9. $3, number 9 for the vintage dustpan. And it is a ceramic. But the strawberries do need to be repainted. And with Valentine's Day coming, I do have what I believe is a crystal Bud Vase. It does need to be cleaned again, so before shipping I will clean it. It is very detailed. It does have some weight to it, so that's why I'm thinking that it is crystal. Let me show you the detail on that. What looks to be a flower right there, and then a star right here, and then it just goes around. It's the same thing on the other side. Let me see if I have something darker. I don't know if this is going to work or not. Yes, people still print pictures. Maybe that helps a little bit. But it's in perfect condition. Just needs to be cleaned again. 6 1/4 inches tall. And this is going to be $12, number 31. $12, number 31. Now look at this bear. He's even cold. He has his hat on and a scarf. But he is a planner. And he is so adorable. This is the bottom. He's a cute little bear. Nothing wrong. It's in excellent condition. And he's got his sack behind him. And it's a pretty good size planner for this little bear. I'm going to measure it. The planner itself is 5 1/2 inches wide and about 2 1/4 inches deep. And he's going to be $14, number 42. $14, number 42. You can see where it's got the rope around the bag, and it's got a little bow there. So it's pretty detailed. But it's $14, number 42. Now I picked up this wooden box. I love this. It's got brass hardware all over it. It does open. It's got a hinge lock right here. And you open this up, and then it opens to drawers. And each drawer is lined in red velvet. And you've got 4 drawers. They're all in great condition. Now on the sides, you also have the little holes, and that helps push the drawers out. So that you don't have to be digging around up here. These holes, you just push the drawer out. And you've got little handles, brass handles on each side. And then this is the bottom. I love all the brass hardware on here. Let me get a measurement. It is almost 18 inches. 8 inches, not 18, I'm sorry. And it's about 4¼ inches tall. So almost 8 by 4¼ And this is going to be $16, number 14. $16, number 14. For the brass and wooden little jewelry box or trinket box. Now I've got 2 of these. I can sell them together as a pair or separately. They're little planters or vases. They are identical, with the exception of the flowers. This one has orange flowers, maybe like little lilies. And this one has blue flowers, maybe morning glories. Hi, Sue. How are you? So that's the only difference, is one has orange flowers and one has blue. So I can sell them individually or I can sell them as a pair. Does anyone have a preference? Is anyone interested in them that has a preference? They're either planters or vases. And they're little birds. Okay, I'll just offer them as a pair. And there's no chips or cracks on them. Not sure of the maker. Here's the bottom. The beaks are in perfect condition. And I can't tell if they were used as planters or vases. I mean, you can tell that there's been some water and there's dust, which will be cleaned out before I ship it. I did clean them, but there's still some left in there. So I'm not sure if they use them as planters or vases, but they can be used either or. But together, they would be $20 for the pair. That would be $20 for the pair. And it would be number 17. $20 for the pair, number 17. Now I have a salt and pepper shaker. It is a donkey with this little man. And I think it is in perfect condition. Yes. They are pulling a wagon of hay, could be straw, but that is the salt and pepper shakers. These are vintage. The bottom is marked Japan. And each of the salt and pepper shakers that didn't help. There you go. It's marked Japan. So here are the salt and pepper shakers. They appear to have their original cork stoppers. And that's what it looks like when it's all put back together. And this looks about 4.5 inches long and 3.5 inches tall. And this is going to be $14, number 35. $14, number 35. Hi, Tammy. How are you? I'm sorry, guys. I have a little koala bear, and this is metal, pretty heavy for its size, and it is 1 3/4 inches tall. And it has, I'll show you the back first because it's easier to see. Right here, it has a baby on its back. And this, you see the baby's head. So it's a koala bear and its baby. And on the back of it, or the bottom of it, it says made in Australia. And then it says something underneath of it, REGDES. Not sure what that is. REGDES. But it's stamped made in Australia. And it is heavy for its size because it's only, I mean, it's almost 2 inches. It's between 1 3/4 and 2 inches. And then it's little over an inch wide. But it is super cute. And this is going to be $7. I'm sorry, this one's $6. Number 16. $6, number 16. And I found this bowl, and I love it. And I do have another one that's bigger, but a little shallower. It has red on the inside, gold on the rim, and then it's a dark gray. And they did put, at one point, it had clear little plastic pieces on the bottom, and they've also put like styrofoam pieces on it. The other one even has some felt pieces on the bottom of it, just to protect the surface that it's on. I'm looking at the cat trying to climb up the chair. They've just started to climb here lately. I love the design. It's not just a circle. They put a little thought into it. Nice. I just like how it's red on the inside, the dark gray, and then the gold rim. And this one is a little taller than the other one. It's about 5 inches tall. On the tallest point, it might be a little bit taller, 6 inches across. And this is going to be $14, number 32. $14, number 32. Now I have a Fitz and Floyd owl mug. And isn't it adorable? This is the back. And this is the front. No chips or cracks on this guy. This is going to be $12. You probably want to know how tall. 3¼ inches tall. This is going to be $12, number 8. $12, number 8. Now, because it's Valentine's Day is coming up, I do have one of these. I love you this much. I tell my nephews this all the time. I taught them when they were young. How much do you love me? And they would just stretch their arms out this much. Now, you know that these guys are made in USA. This one says 1972, I believe. Yes, 1972. And this is just going to be $6. And that's going to be number 8. $6, number 8. I'm sorry. Number 11. $6, number 11. Now, I have a little small planter. It's a donkey. Great for a little succulent. And this was made in occupied Japan. No chips or cracks on him. This is just going to be $10. He's looking down. $10, number 43. Hi, Nikki. How are you? Now, I have another one of these. This one is 1974. Again, made in USA. And this one says, I'm counting the ways I love you. What comes after 4,367,400 $498,649. That one is super cool. I think this one's really cute. And again, this is $6, number 50. Now, I found a flower frog in a pot, a planter, whatever you want to call it. There's the flower frog in there. Just needs to be cleaned out a little bit, and I will do that before shipping. So for anyone who doesn't know what that is, you have this, and any flowers you take and stick the stems down into the flower frog, and then you have your bouquet of flowers standing up, and they're coming out of this pretty bowl. And it's a metal flower frog that's in there. It is stationary, it's not coming out. And this is going to be $15, number 48. $15, number 48. Let me measure it real quick. I didn't give you any measurements. It's going to be 6.5 inches across and about 1.25 inches tall. I'm just going to show a couple of more items. And then that will be it for tonight. I do have another elephant. This is a ceramic elephant made in Japan, stamped on the foot there. Again, this one is shrunk up. No chips or cracks on this one. It's white, and it's got some pink in its ears. Two and a quarter inches tall. And about 4.25 inches long. And for this one, it's going to be $10. And it's going to be number 6. $10, number 6. Now I have a pen. It's a little key. I think this measures about 1 inch. Yep, exactly 1 inch. And it's got a faux pearl right in the center of the key. There's no maker's mark on it. It's 1 inch long. Great to wear during Valentine's. Trying to block some of that light from reflecting on it. So just a little key. I don't blame you, Jen. It's Friday. This is going to be $5. And that's going to be number 15. $5, number 15. Hey, Dave. Glad you could make it. Yes, we made it back. And I have a set of lucite salt and pepper shakers, and they are also napkin holders. So you stick your napkin through here, so it's your napkin holders, but they are also salt and pepper shakers. Your individual salt and pepper. They're made in Taiwan. And here's where you put your salt and your pepper, and they're individual salt and pepper shakers. So you have your salt and pepper shaker and your napkin holder. And I've got two. That's all I have, unfortunately, but I have two. And for the two of these, they measure almost 2.5 inches. And for the two of these, they're going to be $12. And that's going to be number 44. $12, number 44. And my last item is going to be a bird planter. Love the glaze. The color on this is fabulous. It has one spot where the paint has chipped off, a little flea bite right there. The paint is just barely chipped off right there. And that's the only spot that I've noticed. This is the bottom. I'm not sure of the maker on these, or on this. I'm leaning towards McCoy, but I'm not sure 100%. But a beautiful yellow bird and the clean planter. And this is going to be $18 for this planter. $18, number 51. $18, number 51. All right, and that was my last item that I've pulled out for today. So thank you so very much for coming. I appreciate it. I do have, of course, I do have a sale next Friday with different items. I do have a sale on the 29th with Trisha, Sandy and Otto. And then I do have a couple of sales coming up with Jen and Nikki. I have a sale on the 1st of February. And I have also a sale, and I don't have it in my phone, but I have it in my Instagram account. There's another one coming up with Jen and Nikki in February. I believe it's the 6th. So I'm super excited about that. But my next one will be next Friday, and then the 29th of January with the 1st and the 6th. Yes, Jen, that's correct. And then I will have one on the 29th with Trisha. That's okay, Claudia. Just watch the replay, and then just let me know if there's anything that you're interested in. I forgot to put up my email. I'll put it in the chat right now. So if anyone watches and they're interested, they can just email me and let me know that you're interested in something. And Nikki, if anyone is watching the replay and you're interested in something, just email me at that email address, and we will work something out. All right. Well, that's the end of my sale. Thank you, thank you, thank you for coming. I greatly appreciate it. And just let me know if you're interested in anything else. Otherwise, I will see everyone on next Friday, unless I do something before then. So everyone, have a good evening and enjoy your weekend. And go over to Tammy's sale. That starts at 8 Eastern time. They will be on. So I will, Dave, you too. Oh, but you didn't say bye to me. So go over to Tammy's sale. That starts at 8 Eastern time. So you'll have a blast over there and some great items. All right. So thank you, Jen. Have a good one, everyone. Bye.